Guys, Donald Trump's campaign reached peak insanity and disturbia last night in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have about 14 clips for you here. And it is just the stuff that went on in this rally is kind of hard to believe, so you kind of just have to see it to believe it. So I'm going to go ahead and play these clips for you. I promise you they are all worth watching, worth your while. Hopefully, this is the end of the madness for us that we have to endure from these Trump rallies, but Lord only knows. So let's go ahead and get into it.
You know what it is? It's tariff. The tariff. You're going to become so rich with the word tariff. You're going to become rich as hell. You're not going to know what to do with the money. I'm telling you, you're going to become very rich with the word tariff. And so I told them,
Okay, so Trump, bright orange and rambling about tariffs, saying that they're going to make you much, much richer. All the economists worth anything say that that plan will make things more expensive, will increase inflation, and nothing good. Next, there you have him belating the mic.
way too low. Way too low. So I walk in, I said, shit, there's nothing worse.
I said, shit.
Then I walk in like this, and did you notice? I was bending over like this. Hello.
So after that, it pretty much goes completely off the rails. Um, uh, Trump invoking violence over the mic situation.
Could you come back? And he comes backstage. Thank you very much. Fix the mic. Uh-huh. You gotta be kidding. Do you want to see me knock the hell out of people backstage? You want to see me? I don't mind if they want to come up a little forward or something, but it's a pretty stupid situation. But
All right, there you have it. Knock the hell out of the people backstage over the mic situation. And next, Trump, the free speech champion, talking about how 60
cut
Minutes
out part of the weave, and then it doesn't
should be
sound so good
closed.
anymore. But what 60 Minutes did and CBS, I think the license should be taken away from CBS. And I think that 60 Minutes should be forced to either close or take a very extended stay.
There you have it. The free speech champion, the conservatives, Donald Trump, calling for the shutting down of news organizations. Then Trump seems to start flirting with one of the women in the crowd.
Computers all over the place and robots, lots of robots, by the way. So I said, well, how's that going? I was making a speech and I said, I'm right about there where that very beautiful girl is. I'm not allowed to say that. See the beautiful blonde girl right there? I said, now, you know that's the end of your political career when you do that. You're not allowed to call anybody beautiful anymore. If you do, it's the end of your political career. Ron.
The funny thing is, I don't think anybody would have cared if he didn't make a big deal out of it. And this is on the heels of potential bombshell with connections with Jeffrey Epstein coming out. So Trump and young women and young girls should probably stay very, very far apart at this point in time. Next.
And I said, I think they like me because they know I'm going to protect them. And they said, oh, it's such a horrible thing. I said, no, I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect them in many ways. I want to protect them in many ways, but some of the ways are suburban housewives. They say don't like me. I think they do like me because
Some of the ways are, and he has absolutely no idea.
I love you. No. Where do you live? What part of Westchester do you live? Oh, well, that's nice.
Okay.
Illinois.
So just doing strange crowd work at this point. As soon as he picked up the mic, it just everything went off the rails. Then he goes to talking about immigration, and this is unbelievable.
They're destroying our country. They're putting dangerous people. Look at these beautiful people. You'll be interspersed with murderers, drug dealers, terrorists. Do we have any in the house right now? Are there any people? Over the past 4
Jesus
years.
Christ. I'm telling you guys, it just gets more and more off the rails. as we go. And then he says the migrants have better weapons than the U.S. military.
They're military grade. They're at least military grade. Some are better than military grade. We will not be invaded. We will not be occupied. We will not be overrun. We will not be conquered. We will be a free and proud nation once again.
All right, they have better the equipment than the military of the United States that is receiving about $1 trillion per year in funding. That's excellent. Good. Now Trump demonstrating a command of the environment.
Used to call it, but now they call it climate change. You know why? Because climate change covers cold, if it's too cold, if it's too climate change. We're suffering climate change. If it's cold, that's good. If it's hot as hell, that's good. It used to be global warming, and that wasn't working because we're actually cooling. So we have that. But you know, the biggest used to call it.
All right, absolutely horrifying. Trump doesn't understand the basics of climate change and downplays it. Next, Trump referring to Kamala Harris's staff as her help in sort of a dog whistle of sorts.
Be president if you hate the American people, and I actually think they hate the American people. She's not a good person. You know, her help, 95% of her help left. Do you know when she was
Right, 95% of her help, the help, and we know that that is a phrase used by people of Donald Trump's ilk. And we all obviously there was a film made about it where the African American maids were thought of as inferior beings, referred to as the help. So sort of a Freudian perhaps slip there.
because he was not very good, and he ends up running for governor because he's got money, but he's terrible. But I'm not allowed to use the fat word. That's the other word you cannot use. You are not allowed to use the fat word, so I will not do it, but that guy is disgusting.
All right, so Trump fat shaming Governor Pritzker, who is a larger individual, but Trump also notably very obese, very much in a glass house. Throwing stones there, guys. We were almost to the end here. Yeah, so this thing was so deranged and went on so long that you could actually see from beginning to end, there's sort of an emptying out going on, and the camera shot has to zoom in to not show how actually empty the stadium is. But
Powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America healthy again. Thank you, RFK Jr. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make
this is
America
just sad at
safe
this point, guys.
again. And we will make America great again. Thank you. Thank you.
Exhausted, slurring, exhausted, sweaty, and hunched over. The microphone weighing him down, and as is his ailing brain at this point. And finally, Trump's closing statement, his very positive and uplifting closing statement here at the end.
Well, meltdown, and millions of people will die. You're going to die. This is not a charity event. This is an election for the biggest and toughest job anywhere in the world. This is the toughest job in the world.
His closing argument, you're going to die.
People will die. You're going to die.
Trump's closing argument, you are going to die. Powerful, uplifting, you know, I don't even know what else to say. So there you have it. Potentially a campaign ending event there for Donald Trump closing message. You're going to die demonstrating absolutely zero control and zero command of any of the important issues. Tired, deranged, not understanding climate change, not understanding tariffs and economics and any basic thing you could ask for in a president. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think, and see you in the next one.